Hey everyone, my name is Ashley. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first video, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of my first paycheck in October. I'm just going to go ahead and dive right on in. I usually start by writing down my income, and I get paid bi-weekly. And my income is going to be $1,089.13. Next, I will list my bills. First, we have subscriptions, and I will be putting $24.11 towards that. Next we have utilities, which will be getting $130. Pest control will be getting $18. Our lawn care will be getting $40. My Chase credit card will be getting $86.22. Verizon will be getting $90.74, and Geico will be getting $50. All of this totaled up is going to be $439.07, and I've already done this ahead of time, so that's how I know that number already. Next, we'll be listing expenses. And if you watched my last video where I did a budget breakdown, I can just show you. So I put how much was going to be in my envelopes, and then in parentheses I would put how much is actually coming out of my check because of rollover and whatnot. But I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I'm going to try to make it just a little bit easier to look at, I feel. So first is going to be groceries. And groceries is going to be getting $80 out of this paycheck. And when I do my cash stuffing, it should be a little bit more understandable, and I'll explain what's being rolled over, and hopefully you'll be able to understand. Next we have dine out. Oh, you know what? I did this wrong. Okay. I got groceries and dine out mixed up. Dine out's gonna get 80. And groceries is gonna get 120. So this should be 80. Next, we have household, and I'm going to be taking $20 out of my paycheck for household. Then we have gas, and I'm actually going to take nothing out for gas, and I'll explain that when I get to the cash envelope stuffing. Then we have Bandit, which is my cat. He'll be getting $20. And last is my spending or my allowance, and it's going to get $20 out of this paycheck. All of this added up should be $260, but I'm actually going to double check that real quick because I didn't write that down. Okay, it is $260. I just double checked. So next we're going to be dealing with our leftover funds. And I'm actually going to put this down here this time. I think I put it up here, but we'll put it down here. So we're just going to put leftover. And we should have $225.06 left over, and I got this number by adding my expenses and my bills and subtracting it from the income that is coming in. Okay, I just whited out what I wrote here because I didn't like the order that I'm doing that. I'm going to start over. We've got the cushion, FSCU savings, which is just the bank that I bank with. I have a savings account through them. Etsy, which is just, you know, any amount that I want to go towards, you know, buying things to make envelopes for my Etsy shop. Next would be phones, because I'm trying to get our phones paid off. New car, because I'm trying to save for a good down payment on a car. Emergency fund, and extra savings. Extra savings is just a Capital One savings account that I have that I haven't put, it's where I've been putting money that I don't know where to place yet, which, you know, I should just put it in my emergency fund, but I only want to touch that emergency fund if it's an emergency and if something comes up and I've got a little bit of extra savings, and it's not something that's an emergency, then I'll just pull from my extra savings. And plus, my emergency fund is pretty well funded between me and my husband, because we don't combine our money, and I pay some bills and he pays some of the other bills. That's why, I mean, some bills that most people have may not be on here because my husband pays for the other half of our bills. Okay, so for my cushion, I did pretty good the past 2 weeks of not spending all of my cushion, so I'm just going to put the $25.06 from the leftover into the cushion, like that last $25.06. FSCU savings is going to be getting $25. I'm not going to be putting anything towards Etsy. Phones, I'm really trying to get these phones paid off. I'm going to be putting $87.50 towards those. I'm going to be putting $70 towards a new car, and then $8.75 towards emergency fund, and $8.75 towards extra savings. And then this added together would be $225.06. You know what? I'm forgetting something. What have I forgotten? Okay, I just realized something, and I'm pretty sure you guys have already caught it. I forgot to put my sinking funds in here, so y'all are probably thinking this, my bills and my expenses added together, subtracted from my income, does not equal $225, and that's because over here I meant to put my sinking funds. I'm going to be putting $165 towards my sinking funds. You guys, I'm only human. I messed up. So this number should be $425. So now if you add $425 to $439.07, subtract that from my income, then you will get to $25.06. I just wasn't paying attention. So I'm about to pull out my cash envelopes and get those stuffed. My sinking funds, I'm not going to worry about walking you guys through those today. I do Capital One savings. I do Capital One 360 savings accounts to put my sinking funds into, and I will transfer the money today, but the money won't be in my account until probably about 3 or 4 days from now. So once the money hits my once the money hits my Capital One account, then I will walk y'all through what is getting funded in my sinking funds and what my totals are for each fund as of that time. But I don't want to go ahead and write them down because you never know. The weekend's coming up. I may end up spending money out of my sinking funds. So I'm just not going to touch that until the money moves over. Okay, so here's my budget breakdown. Now I'm going to stuff my cash envelopes. Okay, everyone, I've got my money set up, and if you watched my last video, I had the envelopes that were fall themed with pumpkins on them and with the clear backs, and I made a new listing on my Etsy shop, not for those. I really liked those, but I just really wanted to make some clear envelopes. So I made these, and then I had to make me a set as well. So this is what I've got my cash envelopes in right now. So I'm just going to walk you through how I'm going to be rolling over the money that is still in my envelopes. And yeah, so let's just jump right on in. So the first envelope that I have is Bandit, and it is my cat. He has $10, $11, $12, $13, $14 left over. These ones are going to go towards my $1 savings challenge, and I'm going to start rolling over any like 5s or 10s that he has left over in his envelope into his sinking fund. So this is going to go in his sinking fund. I think what I'm going to do is, I've got this old binder this is what I used to put my sinking funds in. This right here is my rollover stash. This is where I pull money from, like 5s and 10s, so I don't have to worry about going in the bank to get 5s and 10s. But this is his sinking fund his sinking fund envelope that I had been using for him before I moved all of my sinking funds to online. So I think I'm just going to put this 10 in here, and when it gets up to a certain amount, I'll just take it up to the bank. But I really don't want to go into the bank just to deposit $10. That just seems a little silly to me. So on my sinking funds like breakdown that I'll do in a couple days, I'm not going to include that $10 because that'll just confuse me. So that's what I'm doing with that, if that makes any sense. I say this in almost every video, this is the end of the day. I have worked all day, so my words, they are challenging to get out. Okay, next, something that I am still super proud of is my dining out envelope. I have 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2. I have $32 left in here. So what I'm going to do is all the ones are going to go into my $1 box. And then what I have been doing is I've been putting $125 into dining out. However, I still have $25 left over. Last week I had over $20 left over. I'm going to challenge myself. My cat. Oh. My cat never plays with his toys, and he chooses right now to play with his toy. I'm gonna challenge myself to only put $100 into my dining out envelope. I think I can do it. I believe in myself. So this $5 is going to end up going into my rollover stash, and this $20 is going to stay in the envelope, and then I'm going to add I'm going to add $80. Sorry, I was blanking out because I just realized I didn't stuff Bandit's envelope. I just put it to the side, so I'll go back and do that in a second. So we have $20, $40, $60, $80, $100 that's going to be going into dining out. Okay. I'm going to bring Bandit's envelope back in because he's supposed to be getting a $20. Next we have gas, and I'm not going to put any money in here. It takes about $20 to fill up my tank. $20 is all that I put in for a paycheck, and it just happened to work out. I think because of a trip that me and my husband took a couple weeks ago where I didn't drive for a few days. It just kind of threw my gas filling up. my fill ups, it threw them off. So this $20 should last me until I get paid again. Next we have groceries, and I'm going to stick with the $125. I completely depleted the groceries envelope, if you couldn't tell. I bought a new blender, and I've been making smoothies. 20, 40, 60, 80, 125 into our grocery envelope. Next is spending. That's going to be getting 20, 30. Y'all, I'm sorry about the cat in the background. He is just having a good old time. Lastly, we have my household envelope. It's got $1 in it. We'll put that in our dollar box, and then we'll be giving it $30. And I'm gonna try to start doing couponing again. Alright, there's that. So here are all my envelopes. They are stuffed and ready for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment, and like I said, I did recently list some envelopes like this in my Etsy shop. They're pretty basic. I mean, they're just clear envelopes with a label, whatever you want it to say. But I do have some other pastel colors. You can pick pink. I have some other pastel colors. You can pick pink, green, blue, yellow, orange, or the white, which I like the white. It's just kind of, it just looks aesthetically pleasing. I hope I said that word right, y'all. I'm so tired. Okay, anyways, thank you, and I will hopefully see y'all in the next video. Bye.